Hello, history friends. This is the reading passage for today's CER, where you're going to be answering the question, was Prohibition a success or a failure? So as you read the passage below, consider how Fiorello LaGuardia uses evidence such as facts or examples to support claims, reasoning to develop ideas and to connect claims and evidence, stylistic or persuasive elements such as word choice and appeals to emotion to add power to the ideas expressed. Here's some background information for you. Fiorello LaGuardia was a member of the United States Congress during the 1920s Prohibition era. He later went on to become the 99th mayor of New York. He gave this speech before Congress in 1926 to show his views on the National Prohibition Act. So again, we're going to be putting together a CER today where we're going to make a claim based on what Mr. LaGuardia has said. Was Prohibition a success or a failure? You'll be using evidence, so we should be looking for a quote today, at least one that we can use. And then our part of it is the reasoning that will explain that quote, the evidence piece, as we're putting together that CER. So here comes the primary source. I'm going to read this. You guys need to be looking for a quote that you can use in the CER. Prohibition has never been enforced in this country. There may not be as much liquor in quantity consumed today as there was before Prohibition, but there is just as much alcohol. At least 1 million quarts of liquor is consumed each day in the United States. In my opinion, such an enormous traffic in liquor could not be carried on without the knowledge, if not the connivance, of the officials entrusted with the enforcement of the law. I am for modification of the Prohibition law. I believe that the percentage of whiskey drinkers in the United States now is greater than in any other country of the world. Prohibition is responsible for that. At least $1 trillion a year is lost to the national government and the several states and counties in excise taxes. The liquor traffic is going on just the same. This amount goes into the pockets of bootleggers and into the pockets of the public officials in the shape of graft, which is political corruption. It is my calculation that at least $1 million a day is paid in graft or political corruption to federal, state, and local officers. Such condition is not only intolerable, but it is demoralizing and dangerous to organized government. The Prohibition Enforcement Unit has entirely broken down. It is discredited. It has become a joke. Liquor is sold in every large city. Only a few days ago, I charged on the floor of the House that 350 cases of liquor of a seizure of 1,500 made by federal officials and stored in the federal building at Indianapolis, Indiana, had been removed. The Department of Justice, under date of April 9, 1926, confirmed my charge. The Attorney General admits that since this liquor was in the possession of the federal authorities in the federal building at Indianapolis, 330 cases are missing. If bootleggers can enter federal buildings to get liquor, the rest can be easily imagined. All right, friends, so now you're going to head over to the assignment on Google Classroom. You're going to make a claim. Was Prohibition a success? Was outlawing alcohol a success? Yes or no, based on this passage. And then I'm going to have you use the quote that you found in the passage as your evidence. And then the R part of CER is your reasoning. So explain what that quote means and explain how it backs up your claim of yes, it was a success, or no, it was not a success. And then go ahead and hit turn in on that, because that's going to be worth points. Thank you.